Welcome to Coke Studio Africa 2017, where artists from all across the African continent come together to collaborate and create incredible music. Our cameras are there to follow the magic every step of the way. It's Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets. Coming up on today's show, this week's headline artist, Ugandan dancehall dominator Sheba, and extraordinary Ethiopian export Asgenyo Ashiko join up to discover more about each other's music and create something awesome. Ugandan legend Bebe Cool and ultimate bad guy Falz from Nigeria have some fun with the Coke Studio Africa throwback. And Nigerian star in the making, Dremo, gets the chance to work with Kenyan rap king Nyashinski and South African supergroup Mafiki Zolo in this week's Big Break. Brace yourself for an unforgettable journey of musical discovery. It's going down. Kicking us off, this week's headline pair are African music megastars. Two-time winner of Best Female Artist at the Hip Hop Awards, Uganda's Afropop and dancehall queen Sheba is already one of the greats of Ugandan music. If you ever get the chance to get in a dance-off with her, walk away, because you don't stand a chance. Asgenyo Ashiko is one of Ethiopia's greatest ambassadors. His signature grooves and melodies have made Asgenyo a legit superstar, and his legend keeps on growing. Together, these two will be setting the stage and studio alight on Coke Studio Africa 2017.
So what's going on, Sheba?
Nothing. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Gemini Major.
Sheba Karuji.
The unassuming talent behind many of your favorite tracks, longtime Nasty C and Casper Nova's collaborator, Gemini Major, representing Malawi, has worked with the biggest names in the business. Whoever works with him is in very good hands, with a chart-topping hit just waiting to happen.
My name is Asgenyo Ashiko. I'm a musician. I come from Ethiopia. I do traditional songs with a bit of a modern style. Afrobeat, dancehall.
Hi!
Hi!
So Asge enters the studio. His vibe is cool. He's always smiling. He's warm. I'm warm. I love warm people. So I think we're gonna bond, me and Asge. I'm looking forward to all this.
So yeah, I was also checking out your YouTube stuff, you know. I love the vibe. You know, I'm excited to work with him. He seems very energetic and enthusiastic about the music.
Thank you very much, but I still feel that I need to do a little bit more work. This is just the beginning. So I hope our composition is going to come out really sounding really good.
About your sound, what you guys, looking to achieve, in this whole thing.
I stay in the southern part of Ethiopia, and the music grooves that come out of this region are closer to all African beats, Very similar.
Personally, I love dancehall. I love Afro beats. I love to dance.
We have a common ground, which is dancehall, which is something now that I'm also highly influenced in. Definitely, we're on the same page. I'm definitely going to make a hit.
Yeah.
So I'd be happy if the producer creates or comes up with a beat like Afrobeat or dancehall to combine our styles.
I'm going to get on something now. I'm going to start working on some beats, ideas, And then tomorrow when we come back,
we'll
catch it from there and, see what we can make.
I can't wait.
So I think it's going to take some time. Wait for us to work on the cover versions.
I love it. When they told me I'm paired with him back home, I went to YouTube. And then when I played that, I was like, this I was like, this is nice. So I didn't know what it meant, but I enjoyed it.
Means I came back. People in the world these days flee, they run away from their homes. They leave family, wife, mother, for various reasons. But the longing for the country and for your family, This surpasses the reason for someone leaving. And after a while, you go back home.
There's something you're singing when you're starting the verse.
Irtsa aja melon nice.
She can say correctly, but she struggled to pronounce correctly.
I would love to sing the first line of the first verse like you. It sounded very beautiful and musical.
And now it's my turn. It's my turn to do Sheba's cover. The song that I'm talking about is called The Way, and I love it. I really do.
Please tell me what you need. I wanna know if I love you.
Initially, I like the rhythm of the song. You know, it's dancehall. It's really cool. And dancehall is something I'm acquainted to.
I think he made the right choice by choosing The Way because I think he loved it just like I loved Yadis.
I think it's interesting. I think it's a really good song, you know? It's good music. Tell me, what is this song about?
Actually, what The Way means is it's a love song. We're all worried about love because you're not sure if you love someone, if they're going to love you back. In the chorus, I ask them, if I love you, what are you going to tell your mom or brother or sister? Because I don't want it to be a joke or I don't want to be playing around because I want something real with you. So I can't actually wait to hear his Ethiopian vibe in my vibe. Let's kill this. Yeah. Cheers. Cheers. Doing someone's song is tricky because at home it means a lot to them.
I don't know how I would perform this song because I'm doing her song. I might struggle with pronunciations, you know? It's very interesting. I performed well, and she was, I think, also very surprised.
Cox Video Africa, are you ready? Sheba Karungi from Uganda, Ethiopia. Shut up, Aske. You know I told ya. Go
something. Coming over. Nafanya kazi. I'm making a dollar. Life no easy. You know so far. I understand. Sooner or later. I'll see you tomorrow. Sina makosa. I'm making the dollar. I'm chasing the money. Life no easy. You know so far. Nafanya kazi, I'm making a dollar. Life no easy. You know so far. Looking for my money. I'm 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 looking for my money. Mother, don't worry. I'm coming back to my mother. Mother, don't worry. I'm coming back to my mother. Anytime I'm coming back. I'm coming back to my mother. Sister, I'm coming. I'm coming back to my motherland. I'll be home. Coming back to my motherland. Mother, you're my hero. I'm coming back to my motherland. Don't worry. I'm coming back to my motherland. Don't worry. Thank you. You know, today was supposed to be too stressful for me in my head, and guess what? It wasn't.
Still to come after the break. Uganda's Baby Cool and Falz from Nigeria go back in time to find inspiration for their Coke Studio Africa throwback track. And this week's headline artists, Uganda's Sheba and Asgenyo Ashiko from Ethiopia, continue on their mission to make a new chart-topping original. Welcome back. Next up on Coke Studio Africa, two incredible talents take us way back to their childhoods for the Coke Studio Africa throwback. Uganda's Baby Cool is a true East African legend. With over 20 years in the industry and an unmatched list of awards and accolades, he remains on top of the charts and is the king of the African dancehall. Nigerian rapper Falz meshes quirky lyrics and banging beats to create a unique sound that he calls WhatsApp music. He cemented his place as one of Africa's most unforgettable hip-hop acts, and watch out, because he's got the brains to match his talent and is a qualified lawyer. Let's get to know more about Falz and Baby Cool. Their answers to the throwback questions will lead them to the kind of song they'll be working on.
Good to go. Moses!
Falande! Come here. Get me that belt.
Really?
You know the flogging is coming.
Hide and seek. Trying to discover why people hide. And then it's a chance for you to try and, look around for that one girl you're trying to, see, finding kiddish feeling.
My favorite childhood game was catcher. So basically you run after someone and catch them, and then they become the catcher, and then they chase you.
Ujubanto, because of the roughness, the new sound of the voice.
Michael Jackson.
Oh,
the dancing for sure.
You don't look like you can dance.
Listen, I have it in me.
Oh.
Yeah. Computer.
What do we get?
What's up? Our result is... Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, yeah, all right. Just do this.
Now we're about to hit the studio and get started. Let's go. What up, bro?
Hey,
what's up,
baby bro?
What's up, how are you? I'm a guy that like to manifest my baby boy lifestyle.
There was one that was really popular.
Yeah.
It's the hide and seek.
I played a lot of that.
Yeah. So there's like a chant.
I think it's actually particular to the Yoruba tribe. from Nigeria. It goes like this. So basically, everything I say, you have to say, oh.
Oh.
All right. I don't think any other tribe has their version of it, so it's very, very special to me.
Boju, boju. Oh.
Boju, boju means, okay, I'm covering my eyes.
Eparamo. Oh.
Eparamo. Go and hide.
Oh.
Oh. At the end, it says, shaking she. That means, basically, should I open my eyes? So when you say yes, that means everyone is ready.
I found something in my head that can go with that. When I say ndete, you say later. I'm asking, can I bring? You say bring it on. Well, both songs are relative because one, they call for a response from the crowd. At a certain point, it says munampachi. What will you give me if I bring? You say sente. Sente is money. Coming from a war-torn country, back in Uganda, it was very important to find happiness. So I would walk 3-4 miles away, to just come up with a group of friends and, we play different games, and this is where it meant a lot every evening. This song reminds me of what we used to do at that time. You're looking for that estate that seems to be having the right number of friends.
It was quite touching, and, I could tell that he was tapping into his deepest memories.
It comes back too much in my head. It's time to just get down and record the song. 1, 2, 3, and...
Boju bojo, boju bojo, oloromba, eparamo, shaking she, shaking she, she, boju bojo, boju bojo, oloromba, eparamo, shaking she, turn up. Open my mouth before I close eyes. Nobody want try. Somebody go hide. A Lord don't cry. A Lord don't smile. A Lord kill the game in no time. Number one bad guy. Where you cramped in it. Got all the pay and the accolades. Who go first me? You go half college. See the way I came through like a masculine. See the four where I give me 5 6. Flow so sick. Come with crashes. Baby cool tell me some people go like this. You down with the bar but we don't be icy. But you bojo. But you bojo. Oh Lord. Selection. Kubera mundo ng'obulijjo tubamu sapperi amajana cupa mulamu bwe tubamu nkola yadaba tulaba tulabanga bafala kubera mundo ng'obulijjo tubamu sapperi amajana cupa mulamu bwe tubamu nkola yadaba tulabanga bafala detendete later munampachi sente meka itano detendete later munampachi sente meka itano.
Coming up after the break, this week's headliners Uganda's Sheba and Asgenyo Ashiko from Ethiopia sit down and share some personal perspectives. And we'll find out if this week's big break artist Dremo from Nigeria will handle the pressure as he collaborates with 2 African legends. Stay tuned, we'll be right back. You're back with Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline acts Sheba from Uganda and Ethiopia's Asgenyo Ashiko both performed cover versions of each other's hits, while producer Gemini Major from Malawi started laying down their original track. Now they're ready to get back in the studio to work on their new song.
On the guitar in there somewhere riff, you know. I have the basic idea of the beat. I have the Afro parts, you know, I've got the Afro drum kicking there, chords, sound super African and dancehall at the same time. I still feel like there's something missing, so right now the guitarist will do for me.
Should I now stop that line at that point, then go to another one?
I said he actually. Guitarist Colin is Gato, amazing guitarist. He's a genius, you know. Again, up high.
Hi. Sheba Karim from Uganda.
Nice one.
So they made an amazing beat, and when you listen to it, I get very excited.
Hey man, what's going on? I like this. I want to take this. This is mine.
Thank you. This is my.
Yeah, this is mine.
Alright,
let's give me. Yeah. No, he has this scarf, Ethiopian scarf. I love it. Lion of Judah.
I know what I'm saying. You see the one? Lion of Judah. Nice.
So we're back in the studio to listen to the instrument.
Kind of made it more traditional, especially with the guitar.
Yeah.
The beat sounds more like Afrobeat, you know, dancehall. Sheba also likes it.
I wanted a combination of Ethiopia and Uganda, but even what we got combines the whole Africa better.
Nice.
I love the guitar.
It's going to be an interesting song, a very nice song. I'm quite eager. When I think about it, I just want to dance. I'm getting excited about it.
I love his energy. The moment you see him, he's like, I was like, my God, this guy has energy.
Get up there, let's go.
Yeah, guys. Whoa.
We love it.
Amazing beat.
We love it. We are happy with the beat. Now he's going to send it to us and then think about what really goes to the beat and what kind of topic we want to really talk about on this beat.
Okay, bye.
All right. It's time for me to just, do final touch-ups or chase them my way out of my studio to go do that thing while I'm working on the beat.
Hey.
How are you?
What do we have here?
We've been working really hard on the song, and now I've decided to prepare for some Ethiopian food. I hope she likes it.
What's this?
You want to know what that is?
Yes.
It's called injera. It's our traditional food in Ethiopia. It's very delicious. What would you like to taste first? Make a choice.
This.
Okay.
Because I'm familiar.
Now I'm going to show her how to take it, how to eat it. You take it like this.
Okay. So, I get it.
How does it taste?
It's not bad.
Don't say it's not bad, it's delicious.
Did I love the taste? Not so much, because I'm not so familiar with it.
Shiva?
Yes.
Tell me more about yourself.
I started dancing when I was 16. I was brought up by a single mother, and she had 7 kids at that time, and it was hard for her. I don't know why, personally, watching her go through what she had to go to feed us, it tortured me. Yet I was so young. I felt like she was drowning. So I got out there to dance and get a little that I can get, and we share, and she didn't like it. It wasn't a good name then. It was a bad reputation. How dare you sing? It was for failures in our country. My mom wasn't happy with me. We didn't talk for like a year when she was so mad at me. And 17, I joined a girl group called Obsessions at that time. It was every girl's dream to join Obsessions. Before I made 20, I left Obsessions. I started my solo career. It didn't go well, my first song, because of course people didn't believe I could sing. I started an image that Ugandans weren't that familiar with, so I needed to take my time to sell it to them. I did like 6 songs before a break. that I've been performing on stages and getting opportunities for free in the beginning to make a name, to get people to love my music. 4 years ago, I did my first breakthrough song. It was called Ice Cream. So everyone loved it. And from then, the rest is history.
I studied in business and then later on graduated in accounting. And I was employed as an accountant. I was really not happy working in an office environment scenario. The love for music for me made me stop working. It forced me to start looking at other alternatives and quit my job. And I paid a high price for leaving my paying job. I would go to gigs sometimes and just begin to beg them to sing, even for free, without any type of pay. I would sing and perform on stage. You have to be committed and focused, convincing yourself that when you struggle but you persist, you can win. Every day we see people with incredible voices becoming musicians. But my voice is not like that. I had the fear. I was scared, but when my song came out, it looked like people loved it. People were excited about it.
I understand it. I can relate. That's the same thing that happened to me.
We'd been through similar life journeys. In my country, I started singing for free. And now, I can get to this level, this platform of Coke Studio.
Now I have to go back to studio, and then we are working on the original and everything.
Nigeria's Dremo is getting ready as he's about to get one chance to work with Nyashinski from Kenya and SA's Mafikizolo in this week's Big Break. Let's meet our Big Break artist, who's set to make a major impact on the continent and beyond.
What's up? I go by the code name Dremo, and I'm a hip-hop artist from Nigeria. First time I got the Coke invitation, I was so excited because I knew I was taking my music to the next level. So this room here is not the actual studio, but so much magic has been made. Like, some of my singles have been made from this room.
Well, I'ma pull up in a second. Came to the back here. Show me a check. I can pass out to your bank card. I know come your company. Okay, so come with files. Send me in the video one day. Time to pack them up for house. Yeah.
Open Sesame. This is my room. It's my dog. It's my dog. Hey, boy. Who gives daddy? Yeah, so I'm on my way to the airport. I'm so excited, man. Trust me. Man, I can't wait to get to Coke Studio, man. Trust me. Like, top A-list artists are going to be there. Like, yo.
Coming up after the break, Nigerian up-and-comer Dremo finally meets up with Kenya's Nyashinski and Mafikizolo from South Africa. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, young Nigerian star Dremo demonstrated his positive attitude. Now, he has to demonstrate his talent and show us what he's got. First, he must meet his collaborators. Kenyan rap royalty Nyashinski is a lyrical wizard whose beats and rhymes have become part of the soundtrack of the times. His greatness is now, though his words will last forever. South African legends Mafikizolo have seen it all in their career. Over the years, their music has evolved, growing in depth to match the growth of the band's collective wisdom. Between them, these two superstar acts will help Dremo make a major impact on this week's Big Break.
Are you good?
I really have big dreams and I really want to accomplish them. I still call myself up and coming, but where I want to be is international.
I'm Dremo from Nigeria. I'm a hip-hop artist.
Rapper and Mafikizolo. How is it gonna work?
I brought my song. It's titled Ojere.
Ojere?
Yeah.
What does Ojere mean?
It's a word to confirm a sentence. Something like, Mafikizolo is the greatest out of South Africa, Ojere. Now, this kid is one of the best rappers out of Africa, Ojere. It's just talking about people who doubted you, who never thought you were going to make it, and still thanking your fans at the same time.
His flows are very nice, his timing is very precise.
Oh my God!
Even if you don't understand exactly what he's saying, you can tell there's an attitude in his voice and And that's dope, man. That's not easy to teach.
That dance style is money, dog.
Yo. So in that hook part, it's yeah, you have to nod your head up.
It's gonna be quite a challenge because we love hip hop, but we've never done a hip hop track before. But you know,
yeah, I know.
One thing that I know about the three of us, we're very versatile, man. So
in my mind, I'm like, this guy's gonna get it right.
That flow is tight, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
Your timing is perfect.
I spend time on my work, and when they appreciate it, it makes me feel special.
Is there anything in the song that maybe you don't want us to touch?
No, I don't know the song.
Hey.
I would like you to touch the first verse because I like to come in, so you guys don't steal my shine.
People know
yeah, so I like to come in first. It's my song. You can't steal my shine.
So you want to keep the first verse, yeah?
Yes, the first verse.
And the choruses.
should I rap or should I sing?
Please don't traumatize.
Let's go.
Theo was like, oh, this is hip hop, and we do something different. He'll say that and then go in and just absolutely smash the song. I like what Mafikizolo is doing because they're putting very nice melodies to the song, very African.
Nino Bao, yeah. Like, I never believed it was going to work on that beat, but it actually did. Now money's working for me.
It's important to vibe and keep the studio fun and keep the mood light because that's when people open up, and when artists open up, that's when the best ideas come out.
Bro, I think I got something. You got something?
Mafikizolo is singing and he's rapping, so I'll just kind of bridge it in between. I think that's necessary for the song to have a good flow.
Nala kukop na hizi madrama non-stop hakuna panganga napiganga joba ndani ya pajama. Oh, you got that flow right there. I mean, it is Swahili thing, the Kenyan swag. Top hakuna nikana top na dozi bishara, hey. Even if I don't understand, but the wave is crazy, man. I couldn't believe what I heard.
What?
Thank you, God bless you. Thank you.
Bye.
Today is the D-Day, and I can't wait to perform the songs with these great artists, Mafikizolo and Yashiski.
Now money's working for me. Money's following me. Lava baby, the new moon. Make them ask about me.
lijua siku moja nitakam kusymbolize hope kwa vijana. Nasimama mali nimesimama, top na wezi bishana, top na wezi bishana.
Down, 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 all the way down, down, down. Now I'm making money. Ooh, I'm making money. Ooh. Hey, money's good to me, life is good to me, all is good to me, money follows. Money works for me, life is good to me. Hey, cash, money, hey, money's good to me, life is good to me, all is good to me, money follows me. Money works for me, life is good to me. Hey, cash, money, hey.
Same energy, he never dropped. He's very gifted.
If he continues on the same path that he's on right now, God willing, he's gonna be one of the, if not the biggest rapper in Africa within no time.
Still to come after the break. We'll be checking in with this week's headline artists, Uganda's Sheba and Asgenyo Ashiko from Ethiopia, to see how it's going down in studio with the Malawian mega producer Gemini Major. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Coke Studio Africa. Before the break, this week's headline artists Uganda's Sheba and Ethiopia's Asgenyo Ashiko were locked down in a studio with Malawian super producer Gemini Major. Let's find out how they're getting on.
And now we're back in the studio. The beat is done, it's complete, everything sounding nice.
It's amazing music, man.
Original. So today is a big day. We're going to finish our original song.
So he plays the beat. The first thing that comes in was like true love, love, true love. I got that, and when they heard it, they're like, okay, that can work. And then Asge immediately brought in the chapter, close to true love.
So let's talk about the theme. You know, I have an idea. I have something I've been thinking about. So I have an idea for a theme for this song. I want to write about how African families choose marriage partners for their kids. You know, if it's a man, the parents bring a woman to him. If it's a woman, they choose and bring a man. You know, mate selection, you know, before it even becomes about love. They feel that they have the right to do that because they raised us up as their kids. But the reality is that marriage should be about love. I'd like to work my song around this idea.
Oh, amazing. I like that. It actually goes very well with what you were saying. The true love. Yeah. True love.
Yeah.
True love, you know, it's something that you, yeah.
I like the concept. It's different, you know, it's something that both very relating, you know.
We have the same issues in Uganda. Girls getting married off when they're still young or they're old, but they're not getting married to the men they really love. When you have a subject like that, it definitely makes it easy. It's so easy for you to go there emotionally because you're already emotional about it and you would want it to change. That's a beautiful one. Yeah, I like it. Me too.
Sheba already has a hook, you know, she's ready to record. We get it cracking, you know.
Everybody deserves a true love, yeah. What I wanted people to understand through it is that true love can't be found if someone chose that person for you. True love is when you choose the own person for yourself. True love, yeah.
We definitely have the hook now.
And that's why I need that true love, yeah.
As he comes down, he lays down his verse. Boom! Woo!
That's the energy.
Full of energy, it's a vibe.
I'm known for singing with a lot of energy back home. The Ethiopian audience is generally attracted to my movement on stage. This makes me very different from other artists. This is what makes my style unique.
He goes on every time, by the way, he goes on the microphone, he starts with whoo, rah, and then he dances, he shakes around. You can think we're already on stage and the energy changes. I love his energy on stage.
And I'm feeling it, I don't even understand what he's doing, but his energy is making me feel like I understand exactly what he's trying to say.
The whole song is done. Asge has put in his parts, I've put in my parts. The chorus is done, and oh my God, we are all dancing in studio. Asge, of course, going crazy with the shaking.
Nice. Yeah. So I don't know if you guys want to get ready for your performances, whatever. I'm just gonna do a few touch-ups and then yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. See you on the flip side. I love this song. I can't wait for people to listen to it. I think they're gonna love it because I love it. Asge loves it. So we got the biggest performance of the night, which is the original.
The original song that we composed is Dancehall.
Yo, Africa, stand up. Uganda, Ethiopia, Malawi, South Africa. Shoo, Sheba.
Everybody deserves a true love, yeah. And that's why I need a true love, yeah. True love, true love, 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 true love.
La de night la puna la de hospuna. Chako gito mitima. Mane ma. Anaga. Asamuja jipare. Chika sebumare. Gupigele kaiso e peto loco. Tosi mende edona. Eto ke se urena. Ursi ke se maskara. Kambala te kata ike me.
Everybody deserves a true love, yeah. That's why I need that true love, yeah. True love, true love, 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 true love, yeah.
I want my own choice in my life and a friend who knows me. I want my own voice to talk what we want to talk for my own. Nobody can make me a decision. They know .com generation. And that's the reason why we're shining every season. And that's the reason why we represent to the ring. Yeah. Everybody deserves a true love. Asge, Major.
That's why I need that true love. Yeah. True love, true love, true love. Yeah. True love, true love, true love. Yeah. True love, true love, true love. Yeah. True love, just true love. Yeah.
Adora indute. Adore. Nagompaka harako pikeni nagompaisi. Eh, otagais. Me I go paida go fawaraisha otagais. Eh, otagais.
Everybody deserves a true love, yeah. And that's why I need a true love, yeah. True love, true love, true love, yeah. True love, true love, true love, yeah. True love, true love, true love, true love, just true love, yeah.
Yo, Africa, make some noise one time. Sheba, Asgay, Uganda, Ethiopia, Malawi, South Africa.
Next time on Coke Studio, Kenyan rap god Nyashinsky and SA supergroup Mafikizolo create an original smash hit. Tanzanian Queen Nandi teams up with Ethiopian Betty G for an unforgettable throwback track. And Ugandan powerhouse Eddie Kenzo joins Bisa Kede from Ghana as they lend their skills to this week's stunning big break artist. Only on Coke Studio Africa. This is where music meets.
Coke Studio Africa.